feeling ko hindi niya nababasa. But I kept asking, any embarrassing memories of Rhys? Parang ganon. Or has Rhys ever embarrassed you? That's what I asked, I think. Have you ever embarrassed your dad?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's what you think. Parang, I sort of want to ask your dad.
Yeah,
Talaga, diba?
I mean, now that you're asking, maybe, but I don't think so. But I definitely have a lot of embarrassing moments as a kid, but I just can't
Okay.
think of any.
Like, what's your most embarrassing?
Ginawa ko.
Ano?
Yung sushi memory, that's one. Super embarrassing yan.
Parang nakwento mo na ba yan? Yan ba yung parang you puked or something?
Yeah,
or
mom's birthday. Yeah,
that was.
Really ruined it. Besides that, ano ba? Yung mga, like when I was at camp when I was a kid and I cried every night and I was always walang cell phone din, so I would go to like the camp counselor's office and I would like call my parents every day and ask them to come.
How old were you?
Probably like 12 or 13 na.
Tapos, was your sister with you or you were alone sa camp?
I was with one of my friends, but my sister wasn't with me.
Okay, but where was the camp? Kentucky then?
It was in Kentucky, but it was just like far out in the middle of nowhere. And they was just like you had to do all these activities during the day and it was so hot outside and
okay.
Then they made you stay up until like you couldn't go to sleep early. There was a like after the whole entire day was over, you had to stay up and watch the movie. And then everyone was like, watching the movie, and then you're outside and it's hot, and then you're getting bit up by mosquitoes. And then they wake you up at 6 in the morning every morning, and you have to wake up at 6 in the morning to take a shower. And I just never took a shower because I didn't want to wake up, and I would be up until like 4 in the morning, crying in my bunk bed, like I want to go home. Yeah.
How long was camp? How many weeks?
I think that was just like a week or two. Like that was it. And then I remember I got so mad at my mom because my dad picked me up and my mom didn't pick me up, and like I was expecting like it was such a big deal that like I was gone for that long. Like I thought it was like a big deal. And I got so mad because she didn't come pick me up and she wasn't there, and I was like so upset about it.
She was managing the time away from you. It was like a break for her, but for you, it's like it was horrible. But for your mom, it's probably a good break.
I was just like, no, get me out of this camp.
They were saying kanina that Donnie daw was telling people na takot ka daw sa dilim. Totoo ba yun? Takot ka sa dilim?
Hindi, linaloko ka lang ni Donnie.
May sinasabi sila kanina dyan eh. So hindi ka naman takot sa dilim.
Hindi. Meron inside joke si Donnie dyan eh.
Ano nga yung joke?
Hindi ko sabihin kasi...
sige. Wag na nating sabihin. Okay, di wag. Your mom is apologizing. So sorry.
Di ba? My mom knows that. Sinabi ko na yun.
Ano pa ang mga tanong mo dyan? Sulitin natin yung oras mo.
If I was a doctor, what specialist would I do? Naisip ko kasi one like ER doctor, but ER doctor the timing isn't that good, like yung schedule ng time. Tapos like minsan kung anong makikita mo sa ER, so then naisip ko na baka iba yung gusto ko. Yung isang job na naisip ko din, radiologist, kasi yung radiologist naman you can work from home, but then also you have the option you can work in the hospital. But naisip ko siguro something to do with some type of physical therapy-ish or something in the surgery department na pero hindi ko alam kung anong specific. But I really actually because I injured myself before, and then when I did like yung mga physical therapy and stuff, parang super na-enjoy ko yung environment, tapos yung mga people that they were helping. Sila nagtutulong sa mga older people with like hip replacements, mga knee replacements. So super parang nakakatuwa na like how they react with their patients and everything. So parang ayun.
Yeah, earlier this year, parang I had to take some PT because I got sick. Tapos so every like I'd be in the hospital like thrice a week.
Right.
So yeah, so I was exposed to all of these people doing PT. And they were telling me their story na parang yeah, you have to have a certain disposition, especially if you're like helping patients who suffered a stroke, ganyan, na parang you have to be really like their cheerleader. Na parang, yeah, you can do it, ganyan. So, the thing is, I would be in the hospital like 8 a.m. And so I thought it was like very, dapat very serene pa, kasi ganyan. And then, so when I was having my therapy, like, it was so funny kasi parang dapat my therapy should be relaxing. Ganyan. Kaya lang I was hearing like sa magkabilang side na parang, go, you can do it, yeah! So I was like, oh. So it was like this weird environment that I was trying to calm myself, but then on the other side there was somebody screaming, yeah, you can do it. So wala lang. But yun nga, it's so interesting kasi like the physical therapist, I asked them, so do you get to choose your patients? They were like, no, kung sino lang ma-assign. So like, on that day, parang they could get me na mas relaxing, and then they'd also have later on parang somebody na pwedeng like physically they'd really have to help the person. So iba-iba. So natawa lang ako na PT yung ano mo. Tapos ang layo ng isa surgery. 'Di ba? Your lola sa surgeon, tama ba?
Hindi, ER doctor po.
ER siya, emergency medicine. You never thought of ano naman, becoming like your mom, like a dentist?
Naisip ko, pero kasi ayoko, alam mo yung tunog na like, when they're like scrape on your teeth,
Yeah.
yung like,
Yeah.
oh, ayoko. Yung mga blood, yung kaya-kaya ko, yung mga needles, gano'n, kaya-kaya ko yan. Pero yung tunog ng gano'n, ayoko. Ang
But you have to thank your mom for your good teeth. You have nice teeth, diba? Parang, ano yun?
hindi, yung mom ko galing yung bad teeth daw, sabi ng dad ko. Pero papasalamat sa mom ko kasi siya yung nag-ayos.
Kaya
Kasi braces,
Kaya nga.
kasi my dad always said, like when I was little, kasi yung mom ko nag-braces nung bata siya, yung dad ko hindi siya nag-braces. So sabi ng dad ko, yung teeth ko, kasi hindi sila straight ng bata ko, na galing sa mom ko daw. So, yun.
Buti na nga lang that your mom is a dentist na she was able to fix it. So ayaw mo lang yung nagdi-drill na sound. Yun yung reason. But your mom, ever since you were a kid, your mom was your dentist or you went to another
My
dentist?
mom was my dentist, pero kasi for braces, ibang, that is orthodontist naman.
Yeah,
So, we would, pero nakilala naman niya yung orthodontist ko. Yung orthodontist ko, kaklase ng mom ko nung college ata, or nung dental school.
Yeah. Di ba your mom and dad met in class? What was your dad taking up that they met in class?
I think that class that was probably either when he was taking up nursing or either when he was probably taking yung mga basic regular classes, maybe.
Okay.
Kasi then after that, nag-separate college pang culinary ata. Nag-separate college na yan.
Okay. Di ba they met chemistry class, tama ba?
Yan yung sinabi nila.
Oo. Bayaan mo na, bigay mo na sa kanila yon. Yun yung nagpaparomantic ng kwento nila, chemistry. Bayaan mo na yon. O, nag-meet sila. O, bilis! 3 minutes ka na lang. O, ano pang tanong mo? Game.
Okay,
questions, go!
Araw na pwede mong gawin lahat ng gusto mong gawin. Siguro yun, I would like to wake up really early, have coffee, and go on a road trip or fly somewhere. And then, spend the day somewhere na maganda yung view, tapos kasama ko yung like, family ko, friends ko. And then, eat good food, good weather, tapos maganda yung weather. Tapos, yun lang.
Ano ibig sabihin ng magandang weather?
For me, yung magandang weather, yung kahit ano na hindi rainy, tapos dapat hindi sobrang mainit.
Yun. Kasi yung ibang tao, ang good weather, yung talagang mainit. Ako kasi ayoko rin ng sobrang init. Yung tama lang, yung huwag masyadong mainit. Oh, pero hindi naman yung bumabagyo, di ba? Oh, sige, oh, next question. Game.
Next question. Ayun, vacation. If you could go on vacation anywhere for 2 months, ako feeling ko pupunta ka sa States kasi hindi ako mag-hotel or anything. Diyan na lang ako magstay sa bahay para libre yun. So parang ano tayo, ano tayo dyan, budget tayo dyan.
In other words, gusto mo lang palang umuwi, yung pala ang bakasyon mo. But hindi, kunyari, okay, let's say, sige, given na yung going home, somewhere, or let's say you didn't have to worry about the cost.
Okay.
Kauri and I were talking about this one time. Like, where would we go? Where would we want to go? Where would you want to go if you didn't have to worry about the money?
I would really just want to go somewhere where if it wasn't about the money, I'd probably want to go somewhere that they have like a race car track. And I'm not a race car driver.
Ah,